My first video log. There's no other way to start than to just get started. I watched the Avatar movies the other day, and I saw that Jake, the character, was making a video log as he was starting this new part in his life, and I thought that it would be a good time for me to start doing a video log, and this time in the project that I'm working on. And so I'm not good in front of a camera. Uh, I kind of want to get better at that, and uh, so I'm just gonna start making these logs and just say what I've been doing that day and my progress on this project. Currently, it's a special occasion for me. I'm doing my full moon observance. It's the full wolf moon tonight, and uh, I had my rituals that I um, do and setting up my plan for this moon. I'm writing 9 books in 9 moons. I started 10 books in 10 moons, and I've already finished one. And today's the first day starting on book 11 in my series. I'm writing a huge fantasy sci-fi series, and I've got a bunch of notes, and it's all set up, primed to go. I'm just gonna sit down for one moon, hash out everything that I can for that book and get down the bones. The idea is to get to each book from book 9 to 19, to get each book at 25% done, which I call Pinksy Rocks. That's the level of completion. I'm trying to write the whole series first, at least 25%, and then start back at the beginning. It's a huge series. I've been working on this for, I've been working up to this point for the last 1,400 days, 3.5 years or so, and just accumulating notes all along. And here I am. I'm just really set up to go. So I set this plan to write 9 books in 9 months. I've already done the 10th. So what that will entail is just going through the notes that I have, been throwing in files, each of the files for these books, and um, uh, making putting them down into note cards, storyboards. Um, I It's a little overwhelming, but I'm really excited about this. Um, I've got everything is just lining up. Everything is really just falling into place. I feel like uh, the I have my workspace. I have everything fine tuned, ready to go. Today I had a danse la verse, and which is my first step ritual to really dive into writing. I read all the notes in my that I have already compiled for book 10, for book 11, and then I have a danse la verse and just compile all those ideas, record the my audio of my thoughts, and transcribe it later, and that kicks me off uh, really well. Um, and today's was no different. That it always really works for my writing style. I'm gonna have so much to go off of to start tomorrow, um, and so today uh, it's the first day, so I have I still have to make my calendar. Tomorrow I'll do that and have the exact number of days. But last time I was in one phase of the moon, I wrote all the cards, all of my story cards, um, using the notes. And then the next phase of the moon, this was in resting moon. I do the art on the cards as the storyboards. Um, and so, in about 3 phases of the moon, I can finish a book. And so, give one phase after each to kind of transition between the 10 books I'm trying to write. And it's, the day after the holidays, I had my family visiting, and my brothers are good to me. They gave me a new laptop for my project, which I could never get on my own. And so now I have this huge resource to help me. And I'm going to, I feel like it's a good time to start doing a video log. Just what I'm doing every day. Maybe not every day, but every after every big event as I write. And yeah, so here, toast to Wolf Moon, to book 11, to the video logs, and to trying to find my camera confidence. My signature drink that I have every full moon. I call it hot apple pie cider. Apple cider with vanilla creamer. I feel good. I feel really, really excited to do this. I just finished my 10th book in story card form. I still have to cut those cards. I'll do that tomorrow, but today I had some time to myself, so I made the most of it and had a danse le verse, and I had my focus study um, where I just watched Avatar the other day, and now I'm finishing up Avatar: The Last Airbender. Kind of watching both with in mind to see if any of that story soaked into my subconscious and found its way into the story somewhere. And I'm happy to say that no influence from that has really come through, where it's subliminal or. I was just checking, to see how these stories influence me, and I'm happy to say that I have one more episode to watch of Last Airbender, and yeah, it's been really good so far, because my story also deals with four. So I had that focus study this evening, and tomorrow I'm Well, today I scanned in all of my book 10 cards and started cutting them. Um, 4 cards here. Yeah. So I have quite a few cards I still need to cut and get that finished. I've got some work to do there. And once I have cut all those cards, I'll burn the edges, the cut pages, the cut corners. Uh, you know, close that book out, sleeve all the cards, and but in the meantime, I have a whole mountain of notes already for book 11. I This is all gonna be first take on my video logs. First take and just go with it because I don't have time to edit these, and I don't have I'm a little shy or awkward or camera shy, which is something I want to get over through these video logs. I want to show my personality and be confident, and so maybe a little at a time I'll learn how to do that as I make these videos. First thing though is to see if I'm happy with this video recording app to do these video logs on my new laptop, which I'm not too clever. I don't know a whole lot about programs and things like that, so I don't know which is the best application to use. Right now I'm using QuickTime Player, and after this is finished recording, I'm going to save this video file and put it on this YouTube I created, and maybe on there it'll let me kind of trim out the trim the two ends of the video, maybe clip a little bit, put at least some text on the screen. Maybe that's kind of all I need is a little text in the corner or something that says the day. But I don't know a good app to do that, so I'm using QuickTime Player for tonight, and then just seeing if I can edit this video a little bit on YouTube. But this is a momentous day for me. This is a big deal. I'm starting my 11th book. I've got 9 more to go over the next 9 moons. Today, the second day of my wolf moon. The moon is 100% full out. I have moon water out back. It's going to be soaking up all that energy from the moon that I can that'll fuel me as I write this. The rest of this moon. And I have I had my Danse verse. I had a little bit of a break as my brothers were here, and I had a nice time. We watched the new Avatar movie, which really impressed me. I was going to walk out halfway through because it was intense. It was dark, and I'm going to the movie with my family. That would be a big deal to walk out, but I was really on that path. I was watching where the scene was going, and I said, "How can this be going on? It was affecting me. It was moving me." And I let it go. I burned through that scene to see what was going to happen. What were the heroes going to do? These heroes that we've been with for 2.5 movies at this point, and to see if these heroes are really going to go there. And it got dark, and then it got darker, and then I got it, and it's a moving story. Um, and I was glad that I didn't walk out at that time. Um, I had I made a bit of a note about this whole, as the scene was going, I was, write another line of what I'm thinking, and in my notes on my phone, and by the end of that movie, I wanted to go see it again, which is wild. I think it's a very good science fiction story, um, about being alive. But I don't know how to really put it into words. Um, but that's the origin of this idea. Is the video log came from watching the first Avatar to prepare for the third one. Um, uh, and so I like the idea of this video log, keeping going with this. So I'm gonna log on every once in a while and um, say what I've been doing that day, and we'll go from there. I think that's it for today. Yeah, I think that's it. I feel good about. I'm just trying to find my camera self. Okay, thank you.